Hey John, what's up? It's Travis. Hey, I wanted to do like a face one so you at least knew what I looked like, knew I was a real person. But anyway, man, I'm gonna put together like this will be a couple minute video. I'm gonna put together really how like funding works with us, like here at Tabby's. What deals are available, like where you can put your money and the paperwork. But I just want to show you kind of what my most of my funding videos look like, and so you can kind of get a feel for it. It'll probably raise some questions with you so that you know what to ask, and then we'll kind of progress from there. And then I'll also put you one together for our development stuff as well. And so, what this video is going to be about, this is going to be our single family stuff. So, this is Tabby's properties, right? So, this is all single family. And so, excuse me, let's dive into a deal. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the numbers on the deal, then I'm going to show you the picture, and then I'm going to show you your return. And so I'll probably start with your return, but let's go ahead and dive in there so you can kind of get a feel for things and kind of see how this works, what the paperwork is, and the process. So let's take a look here, man. Okay, so this property is Windermere Drive. So it's 3449 Windermere Drive. I like to put the addresses on there because some of my investors like to go Google it, run their own, kind of comps and really just get their own feel for the property. And so I'll need 125,000 bucks for this deal. And you can see here's your monthly return. I'm paying 12% on it. Here's your monthly return. Here's your 12-month payout if I kept it for 12 months, right? We talked about if I kept it for 6, 9, so on and so forth. If I kept it for 9 months, you would simply take this number times 9, and you will be paid that back plus your profit. And so here's the address. Here's the funds date by, or funds due by kind of date. And so I always like to include that in here because I want us to be ahead of the funding. So I don't want to be a seller anticipating me buying their home and then like my private lender backed out. We want to always have this in place before we close. So the deal closes on the 20th. So we want to have the funds somewhere around the 18th or 19th of the month. And if it falls on a weekend, we'll fund the week prior. So let's take a look at this deal now. So you understand your returns. I think you understood that yesterday when we talked. Relatively straightforward. Now let's look at this house. All right. So these are the type of homes I buy a lot. Okay. They're honestly though, they're usually not in this good a shape. But let's just kind of scroll through this one, get a feel here. I'm in my kitchen or dining room. I'm trying to kind of squeeze this in for the kids. Find out where I am. So they've occupied my office. So let's take a look here. And actually, I'm just going to zoom this out so it's a little bit easier to see. So four-sided brick, I love these. We don't always get these, but these are really my bread and butter. I can usually buy them for anywhere from 80 to 120,000, put 25 to 40 grand into them, and then sell them for usually somewhere around 185 to 220. And so it really gives us that good profit range that we're after and really the security of buying them because I never buy an asset unless I can have multiple exit strategies on it. So yes, I want to be able to fix and flip it and clear at least 40, and you will see that in my numbers, but I also want to be able to hold it as a rental because the reality is you can't always sell every single house that you buy. At least not in my experience when we're buying this many homes. We have to have multiple exit strategies. And so we have to be able to flip it. I have to be able to rent it. And I have to be able to owner finance it, which owner financing kind of always works. So rental is kind of worst case. But that's the beauty in like where we buy and the discounts that we're buying at. So hopefully that helps shed a little bit more light on this too, because I always like you to know the worst case scenario. And we did talk about that yesterday. So let's keep kind of looking here. This is honestly a really clean home, man. I hate to start you out on a really nice one because they're usually absolutely wrecked homes when we buy them. But this is a relatively nice house, so we won't be doing a ton to it. We have a budget of 25,000 bucks because I definitely will upgrade the appliances here. You can see we've got good flooring, got good paints, got the 3-color paint scheme that I really like. I will definitely redo the cabinets and really give them more of that custom feel. We will do stainless steel appliances in either butcher block or granite, probably marble countertop. Definitely got some cabinetry to fix there. And we will do a big garden sink. That's kind of my signature thing, no matter what the price is of the home. I love having a really big sink there for people. And so it just really helps, I don't know, just give it that like curb appeal or sex appeal, if you will, whenever people walk in here. And so super clean home, man. Not a ton we're going to do here on this one. We do have the rehab budget set at 25,000 because I always want to have enough in case I find something wrong with the wiring that we did not catch in the inspection, which really doesn't happen that often, but we do have every home inspected before we buy it for foundation, mechanical, roof, everything. And so hopefully that kind of gives you a feel for things. And now we're going to take a look at the deal analysis. So this is an Excel file. It's got a bunch of moving parts. You don't need to pay attention to a ton of them, but there are a few that I want to show you so that you understand. So let's take a look at my deal analysis here. All right. So this is our beautiful kind of cool Excel file. Again, you don't need to know this. You don't need to pay attention to it, but there are a few things I want to point you out. And so ARV, that just simply stands for after repaired value. That says, hey, what will this home sell for when it's in really good shape? And so the market says that this home will sell for $190,000. We are buying it for 106, or excuse me, $100,600. Here's my rehab cost. This is our hard cost after my project managers walk the house. This is not an estimation. This is a hard cost that my project managers are anticipating. We've got all of our fees in here, home inspection, but here's our net profit after this. So you can see we have a very good net profit in there. For us, we do not want to do these transactions unless we are very well paid to do them because of the risk. And, there's a lot of good things that can come out of it, but also a lot of bad things. And so that's our net profit. I want to share that with you so you understand what we're doing. This is a completely transparent business. You will see what I buy it for. You will see what I sell it for. And I'm happy to always show you my net profit. And so you can see here I'm buying it 60 cents on the dollar. If you don't know how to do that math, I can kind of help you talk you through it. But it is simply purchase price plus the rehab divided by ARV. Okay. I always want to be below 70 unless there's another reason why I'm buying it. I just really like it as a rental property. So hopefully this is still making sense and you're enjoying this. Let's go back. So our net is, we'll net around 43. Cool. That's a good flip for us. That's where we want to be at. And then your net, if it took me 12 months, is 15K. Again, it probably won't, man. I hope it doesn't. I hope we definitely turn it quicker, but you'll net 15K. Again, if it's 9 months, you'll net whatever, 12 grand, or something along those lines. So hope that helps. Let me know what questions you have. I'll send you another video detailing our development stuff, but just know this is very straightforward, very simple. Returns are fantastic here. The development side, you will see it's got a few more moving parts. I'm sure you're going to understand it just fine. Much heavier payouts, also much higher risk as well. But that's kind of why they work out so well. So let me know what questions you got, John, and I'll talk to you soon, man. Thanks for reaching out.